That is just something else. Al has done it again, haven't you, Al? Yeah, I've done it again. You've got to do it again. Welcome back to Al's Kitchen and welcome to the second episode of this authentic series. Today we're going to be cooking something Thai. It's a fusion today because it's going to be Indian Thai, and it's Massaman Curry. Now Massaman Curry, we're going to be using beef, is absolutely exceptional. And what I love about Massaman Curry is that although it's Thai, it uses a lot of spices that we use in our curries from India. So we've got cumin and coriander and turmeric, we've got some cinnamon in there and some green cloves. So it's not entirely Thai and it won't be alien to your taste buds. This has got a coconut base, so no need for base gravy, and we're going to be cooking it authentic style. I just want to say thank you for those that tuned into the first episode, my garlic chili lamb, which blew past 15,000 views in its opening weekend last week. Anyway, we're going to crack on with this, but before I do, I'm drinking a Grolsch. So crack your cans open, get your spoons and your spatulas ready, and come cook with me. Right, all the ingredients will be written down so you can just screenshot them on your phones and tablets and take them to the supermarket. So I won't be giving you measures over the air now, but I will just tell you what's going into the curry. The curry is made up of two parts, a Thai curry paste and some spices. Let's go through the paste. We've got some red onion, some garlic cloves, some mild red chilies, make sure they're mild. And we've got some lemongrass here, I think 2 sticks, a tablespoon of fish sauce, a tablespoon of tamarind, the Maggi brand that we use in our Indian curries. And here I've got some galangal and I've got some ginger, which I've blitzed separately. I've also got some fresh turmeric that's going to be going into this curry paste. Try and get the fresh. If you can't, don't worry about it. Leave it out of the paste that we'll be making. So that's the curry paste. Now, as far as the seasoning's concerned, which gives you all those lovely bursts of aromatic flavours in the curry, we have got green cardamoms, cloves, coriander powder, white pepper, also some turmeric, some cumin powder, your usual salt and sugar, some star anise, a stick of cinnamon and some kaffir lime leaves. Now I do believe the PC Brigade have been out on force and some supermarkets have changed the name of kaffir lime leaves to another name. I think it's mangrot. Let me find out for you. Yeah, I've just checked, they're macrot leaves. So do use those, not normal lime leaves, because the lime leaves are far too powerful and citrusy and you'll be left with a citrus curry overwhelming, so don't go with that. I've got 1 kilo of beef from my local butchers, Murray Brothers in Penge. Thanks for the good service, boys. And I've got 1 kilo of braising steak. Now braising steak is usually known to be a tough cut of the beef, but because we're slow cooking this for over an hour, it's going to tender right down. If you get any other quality cuts, it's probably going to disintegrate by the time the curry's finished, so save your pennies and go for braising steak. Right, let's start by adding around 6 tablespoons of veg oil. Don't be shy. And we're going to warm that through. We're going to fry these down for around 10 minutes and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so while we've got our onions cooking away there, let's start making our curry paste. It's a very important key because this is where most of the flavours are going to be. So if you've got one of these, amazing. If you haven't got one of these, you can use one of those stick blenders with the blender attachments at the bottom. We're going to put in our cloves of garlic, lemongrass, all of the onion, right, pack that down, turmeric and the red chilli. Right, and into that we're going to be putting our ginger, fish sauce, the galangal and the tamarind. And we want a nice glug of oil. Let's get the blade on that. Well, let's blitz these for around a minute. Absolutely perfect. There you go, there's our curry paste. Right, so we're a few minutes in. Let's throw in the green cardamoms and the cloves. start seasoning up that oil and the star anise. Well, once you throw the star anise in, you can smell this explosion of aroma. Absolutely beautiful. Right, I think we've got a few more minutes left. Check back with me. Okay, so the onions have been cooking for a little over 10 minutes. Take your time with them. You just want to change their colour a little, so they're not quite anemic. That might take between 10 and 15 minutes. And the next stage is we're going to cook out our curry paste. Now, some people prefer to throw the beef in first to brown the beef off. You can do it that way if you want and then add the paste after. I prefer actually to cook the paste first. So that's what we're going to do. That beautiful curry paste. It's so nice to be smelling different aromas, obviously, because as you know I usually cook Indian dishes. Right, so cook that around there. Just a couple of minutes, just to heat up that paste and release some of the aromatics that lie within. It smells amazing already. Absolutely beauty. So now let's whack this beef in. That's it. A bit like with my 30-minute series. Cover the meat in all of that lovely curry paste. And it gets all nice and thick and sticky before it starts to loosen up. And now what we want to do, we want to add the other spices. So add in the white pepper, the coriander, cumin and the turmeric. We're going to leave the salt and the sugar until later, and we're going to add those in just after we add the coconut milk. So turn all those in. Absolutely smells divine. The neighbours must be salivating. Even the dogs next door have gone quiet. Right, now in goes the 2 cans of full fat coconut milk. Don't go for the reduced fat. It's not the same. Right, and now we want to add in the kaffir lime leaves, or the mangrut. That's it, give that a nice stir through. And this is where it gets really easy, because all you're going to do now is put the lid on and simmer on a low to medium heat for around an hour. Oh my god, that looks amazing. The colour will change. I'll be back with you in around an hour. Okay, so the beef massaman has been cooking now for just 1 hour. 1 hour. Now the beef should be almost tender, ready to eat, but we've got a little while longer yet, and another added ingredient, because I just checked in my cupboards. I thought I never had this, but I do have it. Some Blue Dragon creamed coconut. Put it in the camera. Now, I'm going to put 100 grams in of this because what it will do is coconut milk fat, and this will give the curry a lovely, lovely silky body, a nice thick texture, and it'll be just nicer to eat rather than being pissy in the plate. Right, so we've passed 1 hour. Let's take the lid off. And now you can see that the oil was split and all come to the top, and that's exactly what we want. A lovely, beautiful colour like that. That is absolutely looking gorgeous. So now we're in the last 20 to 30 minutes. So these curries can be cooked well under 2 hours, but we haven't finished yet. So I want to enter the perfecto zone by adding in the sugar and the salt. And last but not least, some baby new potatoes. Now, why baby new? Because they're waxy, you can leave the skins on, little preparation. Obviously, you've got to judge it yourself as to how big you want your potatoes to be, because obviously if they're too big, they won't cook through, and you're going to say that your potatoes were hard, which is why I get the new potatoes, because they're like ready to go in and they're lovely in this curry. So these are going to take between 15 and 20 minutes, by which time the curry would have been cooked. Let's add in all of the potatoes and 100 grams of the creamed coconut. This is optional, by the way, so don't feel, oh, I can't do the curry if I haven't got any. All the shops sell it. I got the Blue Dragon brand. You can get the KTC brand. There's own shop brands too. So let's stir all that in and melt down the cream coconut and reduce this down to a nice thickness. So got the potatoes in there, meat's in there, everything's in there, and that is looking absolutely divine. Right, so I'm going to leave the lid off on this now and come back in around 15-20 minutes where I'll be ready to plate up. Cheers. Okay, so it's been around 1 hour 30 minutes, and do you know what? I'm going to trust that that's done. So let's give it a nice stir. That's it. It's thickening up nicely. Oh, that's looking absolutely beautiful. So thicken that down to your likeness, not too thick, not runny. And with the salt and sugar, add to your taste. So when you taste it, if it's not salt enough, not sugary enough, just add it. I think that's ready to plate up. What would a curry be without dressing it nicely? I mean, presentation is everything, right? You go to a job interview, you want to look your best. You go on a date, you want to look your best. Apply that to our food. So we want it to look its best, especially if you're holding dinner parties when you're out to impress. Now, any curry that has potato in it gets a big fat yes from me. Oh, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Beef Massaman curry in less than 2 hours. And I'm hoping that the beef is really tender, but let's check it out. Let's take a little bit of beef. Just falls apart. It's time for the taste test. So it's not just about the cooking, it's about doing the eating. And that's exactly what I'm about to do now. Thanks for joining me. I hope you try this curry at home. That is absolutely sensational. That is just something else. You've got to try this. Al has done it again, haven't you, Al? Yeah, I've done it again. You've got to do it again. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for watching the series. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new and you just love curry. The world of curry is amazing. And I'll see you in the next episode. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, whether it's going to be a chicken or a pork dish. Let me know down in the comments below. Anyway, as usual, I'm Al, and for not very long, I'm out of here.